Hello YouTube, my name is Dylan. I just got back from my locals. I ran Hieratic, Hazy, Fire Kings. It was a pretty unexpected deck by most players. They didn't know how to handle it. It was constant needing to read the cards. It did pretty well. It went 3 and 2. It did make top 8. And let's go ahead and get right into the deck profile. Alright, for the Hieratic engine we run 3 Tefnuits. This is the only Hieratic we run in the deck. It's the only one you need. Combos with this card, basically, you special summon the Tefnuit, you tribute it for, say, a parry ton, and then you get Tefnuit's effect where you can summon the vanilla out of the deck, and that which comes in my next card, which is the vanilla. I had to use a proxy. I do not own this card as of right now. This is Tyhone number 2. It's a level 6 fire monster. It's got like 1200 attack, 1700 defense. It comes out as a 0/0, but you use it to go into your rank 6 plays, and it's fire, so it can go into Hazy Flame Basilatrice. Alright, and for the Hieratics, or I'm sorry, the Hazy Flames, we run 2 Perryton, 2 Griffin, 3 Cerberus, 3 Sphinx. For some level 4s, we run 3 Fire Dogs. This card's pretty good. It helps get you out your Cerberuses. If you tack over something and you get its effect, you can tack this. You can get your Cerberuses, or you can target your where's it at? Your Griffins. Okay. For the Fire Kings, we run 2 Runics. This is the only Fire King right now that you need to run. It's pretty broken in this deck. 2 is just enough, especially if you manage to infinitely loop the cards where you blow up the field every turn, so 2 is enough. I don't play any Black Row in this deck, unfortunately. There isn't a lot of room for it, so I did main 2 Dragodias. Okay. For our Magic lineup, we run 3 Onslaught the Fire Kings. This is basically your Cyber Dragon of the deck. You can use it to special summon Grunics from your deck, tribute the Grunics, or you can attack and let this effect go off at the end of the turn, where it gets destroyed, and then their next standby phase, Grunic comes back and blows up the field. 3 Circle the Fire Kings. This card, everybody says they run 2, mostly. I like it at 3. It's pretty consistent at 3, and the fact that you can use this card during the battle phase to get in some extra attacks, it's pretty amazing. And you can also make it to where your opponent's cards will miss targets, so it's pretty awesome. I run 3 Hazy Pillars. People might ask me, well, why would I run 3 when you could run 2? Since you run the 3 Cerberus, you can always search for this. I like to draw it rather than search for it, because I would rather use my Cerberus to search out another Cerberus for another guaranteed play, or search out a Perryton. Hazy Pillar will always be my 3rd target. Okay, and since we run no back row, I do run the 3 MST. You will side them out against decks that don't run back row, so if you ever fight Light Sworns or anything like that, or just weird rogue decks that don't play any back row, then you would side these out for some more potent cards. 2 Hieratic Seal of Convocations. Self-explanatory. Get your Tefnuits to your hand. If you either draw this or Tefnuit, you can go into your combos right away. Because I do run a lot of 200 defense fire monsters, I do run 2 Rekindling. 3 is hand cloggy, 2 is just enough. I seem to draw it just when I need it, so definitely recommend running these at 2. Oh, and I hope that card never gets banned. And for the 1-0s, we run Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn. At my locals, I did run against the Light Sworn deck. I did side out the Heavy Storm for some Call of the Haunteds. I think I sided this out into MSTs for Call of the Haunteds, so it was pretty effective. Alright, and for the extra deck, we got to run the 3 staples of the boss monster to the deck, which is Hazy Flame Basilatrice. This monster is so broken. Not only is it a Chaos Sorcerer that can attack, it also depending on the number of cards on it, it becomes a really big beater, cannot be targeted by card effects your opponent controls, and cannot be destroyed by card effects. If you get 5 units on this card, it is pretty much GG. They cannot get over it unless they have a monster with more than 3550 attack. Or 3500, excuse me. I run 2 Photon Strike Bouncer. That may change in the future depending on the size of my extra deck. Right now my extra deck's incomplete, but 2 Photon Strike Bouncers was just enough for today. I did run 1 Exabeetle. I currently don't have it right now because somebody at the tournament was letting me use it, so shout out to Connor for letting me use his Exabeetle. It did save me in round 2, game 2, so yeah, definitely is a great choice for this deck, and shout out to Connor for loaning me that card. Okay, and for some rank 4s, because you do go into them rarely, or if you use your Trigodia's effect, you can go into some rank 4s and stuff like that. So I run 1 Utopia, 1 Gemnite Pearl, 1 Steelstorm Roach, 1 Maestroke, and 1 Abyss Dweller. Pretty standard. I could probably run Cowboys and stuff like that, but this was just kind of thrown together at the last minute. And for my 1 rank 8, I run Heliopolis. This card is so good, especially if you happen to have a hand that is full of monsters and you have double Greenox out on the field. You go into this and you can basically blow up their whole field. And if you have Rekindling in your hand and those monsters just happen to be 200 defense, well, you can recycle all those monsters and go into rank 6s and swing for game. Anyways, YouTube, thank you for looking at my deck profile. I'll try to put up some more in the future. This was Hazy Hieratic Fire Kings. It did go 3 and 2, and I hope you like it. Leave a comment below of anything that you would change or anything that you think you'd want to add. Thank you, and have a good day.